Okay, everybody, today we got a special edition on how to make Kava. It's the best. So what we're going to do is that you can go get these little bags of Kava, the Kava root powder. I like to get this stuff, or you can go get the Wakakan powder. I get the Wakakan powder off of Amazon, and it's about $40 for maybe like a 1 pound bag or something. But anyways, I pay about $15 for this 2 ounce bag, and this is kind of ground a little bit more. So first off, what I'm going to do, my way is a little different, but what I like to do is I'm going to put this into the blender. So if you have like a Shark or a Ninja or whatever, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in the blender, and we're going to blend it up nice and extra powdery. Even though it's like super powdery, I want it more powdery because I want to get all those Kava lactones out when I blend it up. So I put that in the blender, and then I'm going to put her on high for about 40 seconds. All right, so next step is we got this all blended up, and you're going to have to forgive my kids in the background, but we're going to turn, we want the water super hot, as hot as you can handle it with your hand. And while I'm getting that warmed up, we're going to start working on our straining action here. And if you guys can get a hold of yourself a Kava bag for straining, it's what you need. All right, we got about that temperature right where we want it. I'm only going to put a little bit of water in the bottom right now just to get that bag nice and wet. And then I'm going to fill up this Ninja. We're going to put water in this. Fill it up just a little bit. Nice and hot. Okay, just like that. Don't need much right now because we're going to do a few strains. Okay. All right, now we're going to turn the blender on again, and that's pretty much it. So now we're going to start the straining process. Okay, so I have the camera tilted just a little bit. So gonna dump that in there, and as it's super hot, you guys, I'm gonna have a 1 gallon jug here to put it in, and as you can see, I'm just gonna kind of start kneading it, just like you're kind of kneading some bread if you want. Not much. See, first go, really not much in there. It's not even a half a gallon, but this is where you're getting it all out, you're straining it all out. Okay, you got a little bit left in there, don't worry about it. So once that's going down, I'm gonna dump that into there, into my pitcher. We're gonna go round 2. This time I like to get the spray on there, and then I'm gonna get that out, and it's gonna really force a lot of that into the bowl, force it through the bag. That's about it. Okay, this is kind of round 2. Start kneading again with hot water. Oh, that's hot. The reason I like to do hot water, it just extracts those Kava lactones a lot more. And then since you got it down into a fine grain powder, this just makes your Kava really nice and strong. All right. So we got about 2/3 of a gallon now. We're gonna go round 3. Now I can start to tell in my bowl that it's starting to thin out. It's not as dark as it was. This is kind of when you start to knead it through. Again, kneading it and kneading it and kneading it. All right, this is round 3, and it's kind of thin, but this is where I start to just kind of knead the bag, really get the rest out. And then in the bottom of the bag, you're left with the poopy looking stuff right there. Once you kneaded it all out, it's kind of grainy. And what I'll do, I'll just toss that in the trash. Alrighty. Pour the rest of this in the pitcher of water. Clean my bag out. Alright, I can just get all that water out of there. And then grab some paper towels and just kind of dry that out as much as you can. Get all that moisture out of that bag. And then I kind of just hang the bag, hang it up to dry for a little bit. Okay, this is where you kind of got to mix it up, because if you look at this now in my 3 different layers, I got a layer, another layer. You can see this, and so I want to blend these layers because you got a thick, a medium, and a light. Now this is a lot different than the way the Polynesians make their kava, but I'm pretty sure they like me coming to their kava parties. That is thick. And as you can see, this is super strong, so you could really thin this out quite a bit and make it go a little farther. I probably can get an additional, I could probably thin this out and get an additional 32 ounces out of it. But I'm going to put this in the bowl, and then I'm going to show you guys how I make my drink. All right, so what I've done is I've got this in both my containers because I've made a little more. And if you want to hit this straight right as it's warm, you want to cool it off. So I just get a cup of crushed ice, fill up about 32 ounces, and then this is nice and blended. So I'm going to just put this in and like drink right there. Now, every time you guys want to drink, you have to stir this up, and it gets those kava lactones nice and mixed up because they settle to the bottom. And then what I like to do, this is kind of the James Rasmussen secret, is lime juice. This is probably, I would say, 25 freshly squeezed limes in here. And all I do is just put like a tablespoon of lime juice in, maybe 2 tablespoons, whatever you want. You guys, lime juice is a ticket. If you don't like the taste of kava, it's not my ultimate favorite, but I can handle it now. But lime juice or lemon juice, pure lemon juice, really just kind of takes that edge off and makes it nice and sweet. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Comment in the comment below if you like it, what you like to do with making your kava. And anyways, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hope you guys like today's kava making and enjoy your kava. Have a nice day. We'll see you. Oh, by the way, one more tip. You want to put this in the refrigerator. Now that it's nice and juiced up, you want to serve it cold.